5 things men only do during lovemaking when their love is genuine. Let's have a grown-up conversation today, can we? In a world where casual hookups are louder than ever, where quick flings and surface-level relationships often take the place of real connection and true commitment, there's one question that keeps echoing in the hearts of many women. How can I tell if it's genuine? Not just the relationship, not just the sweet words, but the closeness, those intimate moments when it's only the two of you together, skin to skin, no filters, no outside noise. Is it true love, or is it just desire pretending to be something deeper? Here's the honest truth. Physical attraction comes easy. That spark can happen even with someone you've just met. The fire and heat can be strong, but that doesn't always come with emotional safety, because anyone can want your body, but not everyone will value it. That's the key difference. When a man genuinely loves you, something shifts in how he connects with you physically. His actions move from seeking just satisfaction to being truly present. It's no longer just about touching your body. It's about honoring your soul. It's not just sharing a moment. It's being deeply with you. That's when intimacy turns sacred, and you begin to see those quiet, powerful signs that he's not with you for what you give, but for how he feels when he's near you. The woman, not just the moment. Today, I want to help you see clearly, because there are 5 strong emotional signs men show in the bedroom only when their love is true. Once you recognize these, you won't just feel wanted, you'll feel truly loved from the soul. When a man deeply loves you, something changes in how he approaches closeness. It's no longer only physical, not just about chasing excitement or proving something. It becomes a moment of real connection, presence, and emotion. That's why one of the first signs of true love in the bedroom is that he slows everything down. Many people rush through intimacy because they're chasing a feeling they want, release approval, or a brief sense of power. And let's be real, there's often a lot of acting in the bedroom. People do what they think they're expected to do, move quickly, follow a script they've seen before. Yes, fast can be thrilling, but it rarely brings deep emotional connection. Fast moments often miss real depth. But when a man truly loves you, when his heart is involved, his whole energy becomes slower. He's not just looking for your body, he's seeking a deeper bond. He wants to feel every little moment, the quiet in between seconds, the warmth of your skin under his hands. He's not hurrying to the end, he's taking his time to enjoy every part of the journey. That slow pace isn't just about how fast or slow he moves, it's about where his mind is. He's not distracted, he's not trying to impress. He's completely there. And his focus isn't only on himself, it's on how you feel, your body, your emotions, your reactions, and the way you respond with your breath and the look on your face that tells him everything. And in that moment, you realize he's more focused on your experience than his own. He wants you to feel valued, seen, safe, and fully wanted. That's what love does. It makes a man pay attention to the small details. When he slows down during intimacy, he's telling you, without needing to speak, that this moment with you matters. He's not racing toward the end because he's already where he wants to be with you. There's no hurry to finish, no pressure to reach the end just to get it over with. He wants to stay here in the moment with you because to him, that moment is everything. It's during those slow, intentional minutes that real closeness begins to grow. It's in those long glances, those soft, lingering kisses, the way he pauses just to hold you closer. It's in how he breathes you in, like he wants to remember this forever, like he knows it's more than just physical, like this is something he never wants to lose. When he slows down, he's showing emotional depth. He's showing he's grown. He's brave enough to be vulnerable. He's not afraid to go deep. He wants more than just a physical bond. He wants emotional connection too. And slowing down takes a lot of trust. It means he feels safe being open with you, because if he didn't trust you or didn't care about building something meaningful, he'd keep things on the surface quick and closed off. But when he loves you, he lets go of that shield. He becomes soft, gentle, real. And in that softness, he's quietly saying, this isn't just about sex. This means something. I'm here with my whole heart. So if you're ever with a man who slows down, not because he's uncertain, but because he's emotionally all in, take notice. That's not just a man enjoying your body. That's a man showing you love through every slow touch, every pause, every breath. And that kind of presence, that kind of attention is rare and powerful. And when it's true, you feel it deep in your soul. Now think about something so simple but so real. Eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most open and honest things two people can share. When we're nervous, we look away when we're hiding something. We can't meet someone's gaze when we're not really there with our hearts. We avoid the eyes completely. Because looking into someone's eyes, especially during intimacy, means being seen. And a lot of people aren't ready for that level of honesty. But when a man is in love, he wants that connection. When he looks at you and doesn't look away, he's not trying to control, he's trying to connect on a deeper level. He's grounding himself in your presence, in your emotion, in the moment itself. It's his way of silently saying, I'm not just here for the moment, I'm here for you. And suddenly, it's not just physical anymore, it's emotional and spiritual. It's a connection that reaches your soul. And this doesn't always happen in the heat of passion. Sometimes it's in those quiet, still moments between movements when time feels like it slows down. He finds your eyes and everything becomes clear. There's no pretending, no performing, just truth, and you can feel it when that gaze is filled with love. It's steady, not just intense. It's calm, not forceful. It's warm, not cold. He's not just watching your reactions, he's searching for your feelings, your heart. He wants to know you're with him as much as he is with you. And that's something people often miss. A man who can hold, a man who wants, trust, a man who often seems interested. It's a world on whose post a man can hold your gaze during closeness is showing emotional courage. Men who can't connect on that level or fear being seen will often avoid eye contact. They'll keep their eyes shut. They'll stay buried in your neck. They'll stay in the physical zone because going emotional is too much. But when a man holds your eyes, when you're both exposed and vulnerable, that means he's not scared of what he might see in you or what you might see in him. It's a rare and sacred kind of presence. He's not zoning out, not thinking of something else, not shutting off. He's there with you all the way. And when he stays with you in that gaze, nothing else matters. And in that silence, so much is being said. There's, I care about you. There's, I respect you. There's, you're safe with me. And maybe most of all, there's, I'm still here. That kind of eye contact leaves you feeling wrapped up, not just physically, but emotionally. It gives you a closeness that touches your soul. Because when a man makes love to you with his eyes open and fixed on yours, it's not just about the act. It's about the depth of feeling. And once you've known that kind of connection, everything else feels empty. Now think about what happens after closeness, after intimacy. Most people talk about how passionate it was or how connected they felt during, but there's something just as telling in the silence that comes after. In fact, one of the clearest signs that a man was truly making love from his heart and not just his body is what he chooses to do when it's over. For many men, the moment sex ends, something shifts. The goal feels done, the thrill fades, and the body naturally wants to rest. He might roll over, close his eyes, and fall asleep. Asleep, like something in him switched off the second the physical moment ended. But when a man is truly in love with you, that switch doesn't flip. Intimacy doesn't end when the physical part is over. If anything, it deepens. That's why men who are emotionally connected don't just disappear into silence or sleep. They stay with you in that peaceful afterglow. They want to talk, cuddle, keep the closeness alive instead of cutting it off. It's not always about deep conversation. Sometimes it's lighthearted, sometimes it's playful, sometimes it's as simple as him holding you close and whispering something gentle just for you in that quiet space, but the message stays the same. I want to stay here with you longer. When a man speaks to you after being close, he's not just filling the silence. He's letting you know you mean more to him than just the moment. He wants to hear how you're feeling, not only physically, but emotionally. He wants to know if you felt cared for. Did you feel safe? Did you feel loved? Maybe he won't ask with those exact words, but you'll hear it in the calm in his voice, in the way he gently holds you, in the way his hand traces your back while he talks about everything and nothing at the same time. And if something seems off or you feel uneasy, he doesn't avoid it. He doesn't get cold or defensive. He listens, he responds, he reassures you. Because when love is real, what happens afterward carries just as much meaning as what happened during. Now compare that to a man who's only there for the physical. Once it ends, he becomes quiet, distant, maybe even cold. You feel the energy change, like the connection was turned off. And now you're just two strangers lying next to each other. That isn't love, that's desire without devotion. But when a man truly cares, he doesn't just vanish into sleep, his phone, or distractions. He stays with you in that soft, vulnerable space, because that's where emotional closeness deepens, where real bonds are built, those quiet moments in the dark, the little conversations or the shared silence. They are where trust is formed, where love grows, and where two people start to feel truly seen. So don't take those moments lightly when a man chooses to stay emotionally present with you after intimacy, not because he's supposed to, but because he wants to. It's not only sweet, it's genuine. He wants to hear what makes you feel good and actually listens when you tell him. There comes a time in every deep connection when you discover who a man really is, not just in the bedroom, but as someone who wants to grow with you. And often it's revealed through this one honest thing. Does he ask what you enjoy? And does he truly care about your response? A man who's only looking out for himself might ask enough to appear thoughtful. He might casually ask if you're okay or if you like something, but never actually change what he's doing. He just wants to feel like he's doing a good job. But a man who's in love sees intimacy as something shared, not one-sided. He wants to explore and learn not just your body, but your emotions, your rhythm, your unique feelings. He wants to know what helps you feel secure, confident, connected, and deeply cared for. When he asks about your likes, he listens, not to gain approval, but to grow closer to you. That kind of emotional attention is love in action. He's not trying to copy what worked with someone else. You're not a repeat of his past. You're your own world. And he wants to learn you fully. He's not asking because he feels unsure. He's asking because he treasures your joy and sees it as essential, not optional. It's important to understand the difference between just asking and actually caring. Caring means remembering the little things, like the way your breath changes when he touches you in a certain way, the way you reacted to something last time and now he brings it back because it mattered to you. Caring is checking in, not because he's lacking confidence, but because he respects your voice. He doesn't assume he knows everything. He stays curious, open, willing to learn again. And again, it's not about being perfect. It's about showing real care. A man who loves you doesn't need to be right. He wants to be connected. He welcomes your honesty and values your truth. He's not just giving you pleasure. He's giving you the space to be yourself completely without judgment. And with that honesty comes deep closeness. When a man truly listens and responds with care, you're not just sharing a physical experience, you're sharing emotional safety. And that is the core of real intimacy. There's something powerful about how a man touches you when his heart is involved, not just during, but after those special moments. It's not about making a scene or doing something dramatic. It's quiet, meaningful, and full of love. When a man really cares, the way he wraps his arms around you becomes something more than just a hold. It becomes a message. Those quiet minutes when the energy calms, the room grows still, and the only sound is you're breathing together. That's where truth lives. That's where the emotions settle, and you can really feel what's there when he pulls you in, strokes your hair, or simply lays his hand on yours on his chest. That's not just a habit. It's his way of saying, I'm here and I'm not leaving. He might not say anything out loud, but his arms will say everything. You're safe. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here with you. Not just in body, but in heart. That's the difference. A man who's only around for the physical fades quickly after it's done. He might turn his back, pick up his phone, or emotionally disappear because he was never fully with you in the first place. But a man who truly loves you treats your body not like a place to visit, but like a home he doesn't want to leave. He holds you because he wants to. Sometimes without speaking, he'll pull you closer. Rest his face near your neck as if he needs your presence, your warmth, your energy to stay grounded. Sometimes it's a quiet hold that says, this moment means the world to me. And sometimes it says, I want to protect you no matter what. But either way, it's genuine, it's gentle, and it's filled with care. This is something many overlook. Holding someone after being close isn't small, it's deep. It shows emotional strength. It shows he's not afraid to be still with you and feel everything. Not everyone can do that because our world moves too fast, always chasing the next thing. But when a man stays there with you, doesn't rush to clean up, get dressed, or leave, when he's content just being close, body to body, soul to soul, that's when you know it's real. That kind of touch is not about getting anything from you, it's about expressing something to you. It says what words sometimes can't. When a man holds you like that, after all the noise quiets down, it tells you more than a long speech ever could. When he embraces you without asking for more, without expecting anything in return, just with love and stillness. You're not with someone who only desires your body. You're with someone who honors your whole self when his love is true. It doesn't just show in grand gestures. It reveals itself in these soft moments, in how he touches you, how he looks at you, how he chooses to stay with you. Love like that doesn't hurry, doesn't disappear. It remains even when the lights go out. It listens, it respects, it connects with you in ways that go far beyond physical actions. I want you to keep this close to your heart. You deserve that kind of love. The one that holds you like you're precious, not like you're just a prize to win. The kind that cares about how you feel after, not just during. The kind that values your happiness as much as his own. This kind of bond isn't rare because it's impossible. It's rare because people give up before they find it. So please don't settle for someone who's only around when things are easy. Hold out for the one who brings his whole self to you. If this message touched you even a little, I'd love for you to like this video and share it with someone who might need this reminder. Subscribe for more content that brings you back to your strength, your value, and the kind of love you were made for. And in the comments, tell me one small way someone made you feel truly loved. Your story might help someone else believe that they deserve the same. Because you're not asking too much, you're just asking the wrong person. And the right one won't just share your body, he'll honor your heart too.